Hello, my divine kings and queens. I'm back to do another video. And today's quick message, what I wanted to go over today is a lot of you guys have to start doing what it takes and what you need to do in order to make sure that you are constantly developing, reinventing yourself, restructuring yourself, and grounding yourself and moving forward towards what it is that God has for you. A lot of the times, some people may come to you and tell you, well, in order for you to be about God, to read the Bible, to understand the word, to preach the word, that you have to live this perfect lifestyle. And I tell you you guys all the time that God does not operate or does not want us to take things so serious to the point where we say, okay, we can't live and let live. At the end of the day, it's for you to live your life, be the person that you can be better than who you were yesterday, but make sure that you ground yourself and you incorporate God in everything that you do. I will in no type of way tell you to be perfect because I'm not perfect myself, or to live this perfect lifestyle. I'm not here. This channel does not exist. These messages are not coming about to try to teach you how to be perfect, but teach you and how to navigate through your imperfections in order to become and grow into a better person. So what that takes is you understanding that you're going to make mistakes. You have to understand that God died on the cross for our sins so that we may have a chance every day to be better. You have to understand that. And a lot of the times people won't tell you, they'll tell you, you got to be perfect. You got to dress this certain type of way. You have to look a certain type of way. You have to do this. You have to do that. At the end of the day, man, it's for you to say, at the end of the day, you didn't ask for this, right? I'm gonna just keep it real with you. You didn't ask to be on this path. You didn't think that you were worthy. You didn't deem yourself worthy, but God chose you for a reason, right? And God don't make no mistakes. Every time people see you, they know that you're on the up and up. They know that your next move is always your best move. Why? They may not see you for a while, but when you pop back on the scene, Maybelline, you always about your money and you looking like money. At the end of the day, you humble with it. Some people say, well, you got to be so humble where you can't go and get designer and you can't get this, and in certain states you can't go and celebrate certain achievements. God's people don't belong in Vegas. God's people don't belong in Miami. God's people don't belong up in the clubs. God's people don't do this. And these be the very same people that be sitting out here living in sin, but you won't know it. They cloak it and they hide it. I won't tell you that. I come with that real. I tell you all the time, man. When you listen to these messages, I had somebody tell me the other day, man, they was like, oh, you make a thug want to get spiritual. And I was just like, what do you mean by that? And just a lot of it is I didn't know the impact that I was having on people with him living on the streets, and he had a gang take him in. And he didn't have no one else, so he felt like he was entitled to go ahead and do what needed to be done in order to stay a part of this gang. But he said the best decision that he could have made was to leave that gang and join the JC gang. And I said that's real. And, he actually reached out to me on Instagram and told me, to keep doing what it is that I was doing, that, I had helped him leave that gang life behind. But you think that a person, see, the thing is what I tell you, he's like, you the first person that I can actually listen and sit through. Like, I can't do it with other preachers. And they're saying that they not this or not that. And I'm not saying, I tell people all the time, I say, listen, don't call me no preacher, don't call me. I come on here, I do what I'm led to do. If it resonate with y'all, if it fit into your life, if it help you in some type of way, then I've done what God asked me to do. I've done, what I needed, what needed to be done. I don't want no titles. You get me what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, though, he was just pretty much just trying to say, like, he can actually get through the message with me because he know I done been through some things. And sometimes it feel good when you have someone who's not coming on here with this holier than thou, coming on here with this I'm bigger than God and God chose me and I'm perfect and you know I'm living this life. You get what I'm saying? Everybody has that free will to live their lives the way that they want to live their lives. We all have our day coming, judgment day, that we got to answer to God for our sins. But the thing is, you ain't going to answer to God for everybody else's sins. You got to answer to God for you and what you've done and what you didn't do. So at the end of the day, who am I to tell you, you can't do this and you can't go there? I might pop up at Vegas. I might go ahead and, you know, when I'm ready and I want to do that, go ahead and do that. But when I'm ready. But am I going to go ahead and receive backlash for it? Because I'm coming on here and I'm telling you guys about God. The thing is, I'm not telling y'all how to be perfect, though. I'm telling y'all how to navigate through your imperfections because we're all imperfect beings. Get me? And the way that I do that is by telling y'all, do what you got to do for you. Don't do what someone else is telling you to do. Don't sit up here and have all these people around you that's trying to amp you up and tell you, oh, look, so-and-so doing this, you got to do this. Oh, look, you got to go ahead and do it like this. Well, if you're going to do that, then you need to structure it like this. And if you got that, start telling people, I'm living how I want to live. I'm doing what I got to do. Oh, but go ahead, take this job paying this. I like making my $60,000 a year. Thank you. Be gone. Thank you. This works for me. This is what I need to do. But this house got a bigger kitchen. I like my little kitchen. I never wanted a big kitchen to begin with. Did you ask me what I wanted? Maybe you would have never came and told me what I need to get because you would have understood that I had what I wanted. You got to start really rebuking people at the front door before they even step inside your house. Don't invite that negative energy into your house. Check it. Matter of fact, check it at the porch. Check it before they even hit the porch. Go ahead and meet them where they at. No, you not bringing this around in the vicinity of where I live. You don't come around me no more because for whatever the reason, you just hell bent and set on trying to tell me how to live my life. And what are you doing with your life? Matter of fact, don't even tell me because I don't want to know. I just want to focus on how I'm going to get mine right. Stop trying to tell me how to live my life. Whatever advice that you giving me, take your own. I don't need your advice. God and me. I'm on the right way. And you know what? If I make mistakes, God left room for me to make mistakes. I'm going to get back right. I'm going to get it right without you in my life. You got a lot of people, man, that you got to start checking because you feel me? You almost gotta wonder what is the intentions behind always want to be up in your business and tell you how to make moves, what moves you need to make. That's why I tell y'all you got to have your own brain. You got to have your own sense of self so you know what your next steps need to be. But understand what this is for. Understand what I'm here for, what I'm here to tell you. Do what you need to do for you. I don't know why I'm saying that. Whatever it is you've been thinking, do what you need to do for you. If you want to pick up, man, and you say you don't want no home, you want to travel around the world, get you a little whatever, I don't know. Whatever it is you want to do, stop feeling like you got to owe it to people to live a certain type of lifestyle or do whatever. Live and let live. Live your life fearlessly, unapologetically, without remorse, without regret, because you learned your lesson, so you shouldn't be holding on to those type of energies. So you should have already, let go of the past, understood the past, learned from the past, and now you're moving forward, and now you're doing what you need to do for you. And that's what I'm here to tell you, man. Ain't nobody perfect. Get up out your head and get up from around people that's telling you that you got to be perfect. Telling you what is perfect. What is perfection? Does anyone truly understand what perfection is? We're going to make mistakes. We're only human. We're going to have things that we battling, that we may not even understand why we battling it. But you know what? As long as we keep God on our side, as long as you keep him first, as long as you ground yourself in the word and you know what needs to be done for your life, because you're going to hear him and you're going to be in a place to where you hear him clearly. And he's going to instruct you what your next move need to be. If you can't hear people clearly. If you tell them what to tell, I can't. You know why? You got people, well, I seen this house on the market. Why you gonna go ahead and get this house? What you gonna go ahead and take that job? I'm gonna take you in order. You need to go ahead and get you some more hats, get you some more dresses, get you some more suits. Go ahead and get them shoes. What you got them shoes for? Go ahead and get. That's why you can't hear him. When you got God instructing you, you gonna know. May not make sense right then and there while you're making the moves, but in the end, it's gonna all make sense when it all come together. Because you know why it's gonna come together? Because you did what he told you to do when he told you to do it and how he told you to do it. Not what people say, but what he said. You can't hear him if you got the wrong people around you. When people will try to tell you because they know they can't reach these certain levels in their life, will try to sit up here and live their life through you. Are you going to let them? Or last time I checked, you over 18, you make decisions on your own. You're a grown adult. You pay your own bills. Your name on the lease. Your name on the mortgage. Your name on that check that get cut every 2 weeks or every week. Not these people. Treat people accordingly. Place them where they need to be placed. And do what it is that you got to do for you. It is your life. When you sit back and you got your own, concerns and you sitting up there with the what ifs, you only have yourself to blame. Don't blame God. He tried. Don't blame these people because everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Blame yourself because you sat up there and you chose to listen to these people and keep them in your life when I told you and when he told you, you need to get them out. Only you should be making decisions for you and for your life and moving forward. So this message is to let y'all know, man, do whatever it is that you got to do for you. Live your life fearlessly, unapologetically, man. Only person that you have to answer to, the only person that you need to be speaking to and asking for guidance is God. Not people, not mankind. They don't understand you. They don't know what your end path gonna be, what the end result gonna be. They don't know. They in the same boat as you. Seeking guidance and needing to seek guidance from God. How the blind gonna lead the blind? You don't even know where you're supposed to go and what you're supposed to be doing. They don't even know what you're supposed to be doing and where you're supposed to be going. Only God knows that. So that's the person who you need to be seeking guidance from. That's the person who you need to be seeking advice from. That's the person who you need to be listening to. That's the person who you need to be asking for feedback on certain decisions that you have to make for yourself. Pray to him and ask him. And get these people from around you. And understand, I will never tell you and preach a word that tells you how to be perfect. Because no one can be that. No one will ever be perfect. No one is perfect. No one was born perfect or born to be perfect. We all have a life's past. We all have a destiny. We all have a purpose. We're all destined to be great, but perfect? No. I will never teach you and tell you how to be perfect. I will tell you how you can navigate through your imperfections because, baby, we all have them. We all have them. My job is to teach you how to navigate through them, how to heal from them, and how to progress and move forward from them. You understand me? Not going to get it all overnight. Not going to shake everything overnight. It's going to take time. It's a gradual process. You have to understand that. So do what you need to do for you. You are in competition with yourself and no one else. Do what you have to do for you so you can be proud of your accomplishments and not sitting back and saying, well, so-and-so told me to do that and I'm still here. They had me in competition with so-and-so and I'm still not even doing what they doing. You're not even proud of the milestones that you reach because you sitting up here trying to compete with somebody else because other people told you to. And you can't even be proud of what you're achieving in life. Because that's not, you looking at someone else, you need to be focused on what you need to be doing. If you got people around you that's telling you otherwise and everything, but you need to cut them off and stop listening to them. Do what you have to do for you. And until next time, I want you to stay prayed up and I want you to be blessed. I love you.